Are you interested in video production and would like to get paid to attend Bulldogs sporting events? The Bulldogs Student Livestream team is looking for students to join our team. We have plenty of positions available, from play-by-play announcing, camera operator, broadcast producer, sponsorship sales, and more. This would be a great addition to your resume, and you would have the opportunity to run a professional broadcast while getting paid. Contact Paynesville Community Ed to apply today to be part of this fun opportunity.
At Yarmouth Ford, we've been helping drivers find the perfect ride and peace of mind. That's why every new and used vehicle that's 8 years and newer with under 90,000 miles comes with our lifetime limited powertrain warranty. From tough F-150s to family-friendly Explorers, sporty Broncos, and everything in between, we've got the selection you want. And if the unexpected happens, we've got you covered with 24/7 emergency towing services. Yarmouth Ford. Trusted, local, here for you since 1988.
Looking for a dream home at a dream price?
Visit Factory Home Center today. Your future starts here.
Factory Home Center offers factory stick-built modular and manufactured homes with remarkable service. With over 50 years of experience and over 40 homes on display between all of our locations in Princeton, Redwood Falls, and Paynesville, Factory Home Center is your hometown retailer. We have plenty of home floor plan options and color choices to help you find the home you're looking for. Give us a call or stop by today to view your dream home.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Crow's Nest for tonight's boys basketball matchup between the Paynesville Bulldogs and the visitors ACGC Falcons. Tonight's color commentator is none other than Jeremy Ryder's favorite child, I assume, Emma Ryder. Our cameramen tonight are Honest Abe and Lee's personal pilot,
Colin Fleischacker.
Yeah, Colin Fleischacker. Sorry, I kind of blanked on the name there. That's on me. We're being produced by Jordan Chavez, and our supervisor is none other than Cubby, Caleb Freeler. We are set for a good conference matchup tonight between the Bulldogs and the Falcons, as the tip was won by the Falcons, recovered by Morrison. And I believe that was Morrison making that layup.
Yeah.
As here we have Sam Bruner driving to the lane, kicks it out for Carter on the back door. Carter goes up with the bucket. 2-2 early start here, and Bulldogs with the full court press. Carter Flanders with the steal to Bruner. Bruner driving middle. Reed Johnson open corner three.
Oh.
A little too long. Carter shaken up after some good contact there between him and, once again, Morrison. So here we have Bruner passing. Oh. Sophomore Hemmingson bobbles that pass, gives it to the senior Nelson. Nelson keeps it on the fakes the give, and he steps out of bounds. Dogs are running a man press here, trying to get the ball back, turn it over as much as possible from the Falcons. And Carter with another steal, and Bruner trying to go up and under, gets the foul call on Morrison. as Bulldog starters go senior Carter Flanders, sophomore Matthew Hemmingson, senior Reed Johnson, senior Sam Bruner, and another senior Esau Nelson. And for the Falcons, senior Oliver Wesseman, sophomore 15 David Jorgensen, senior 23 Micah Morrison, senior 53 Gage Degner, and a senior number 55 Dayton Buer. Emma, Dayton is a 6'6" kid, so I wonder if they're going to try and get it inside to him as they try to there. But as his layup clanks off the rim and no good. Here we have Johnson to Bruner. Bruner tried to get a foul call there, but was unable to. Gets it back to Johnson. Johnson goes middle and the reach.
There's a foul.
Reach called on Oliver Westman. Emma, I know you're not going to want to talk about this, but explain how the girls' part of the doubleheader went tonight.
Not very good. A lot of turnovers, actually. Hard time breaking the press.
As Flanders' runner through the lane is good. As Carter is up to 4 quick points for the Dogs. As Falcons try to get this ball in, and they do. As they're and Degner's layup is missed. Buer almost came in with the rebound, and Bruner turns the ball over. Here comes Morrison. Morrison driving on the left side. Kicks it back out to Buer. Buer to Jorgensen. Jorgensen
Turnover.
overshoots the big center Buer. It's kind of impressive. You miss a 6'6" guy high. Not going to lie. Something you'll only see out of Vikings quarterbacks. So here comes Flanders. He dribbles it past the timeline. No press out of the ACGC Falcons as Flanders penetrates, gets through the middle, and the little floater is no good. And here comes Morrison bringing it up. Morrison gets it across inside. That's Degner. Degner back out.
Oh, deep three.
3-point attempt from who's 15 Jorgensen. Oh, wait, no.
It was 13.
13, yeah. Blake Buer, Jr. checked into the game as Esau Nelson cashes home the first three-pointer of the night for either team.
Out of bounds.
And the ball
foul. On Matthew Hemmingson.
And good call there, Emma. There's a foul called on sophomore number 5, Matthew Hemmingson. Here comes Morrison with the attack from the Falcons. He passes it up to 11 Buer to Degner. Degner trying to do some fancy post moves. That three-point attempt is good from Micah Morrison, the 6'1" senior. Here's Hemmingson. Hemmingson back to Flanders, and we have a 7-5 game here early. Reed pump fakes, gets the ball knocked around a little bit. Hemmingson for 3.
That's good.
The sophomore with the bucket, and if you watch some boys basketball games, you knew it wouldn't be long before he would get his first shots up. As there's a turnover for the Falcons. Esau Nelson taking it, Euro step, straight backboard. And here's
Reed with the steal
Degner.
and make.
We can credit Degner with the assist there, giving it to Reed Johnson for the easy bucket. As the Bulldog press seems to be pretty effective here on the Atwater offense. As here's Morrison. Morrison
Turnover.
tries to pass it, but no, ball is tipped. As here comes the most lethal 6-man in the conference, Derek Mergen, coming in for the Bulldogs.
Timeout
As
Falcons.
we have our first timeout of the game, and I forgot that I was double tasked for jobs tonight, and they want me to play music during during these timeouts. My bad, Paul. Kind of forgot about that. All right, so I got that music going. Paul Evans gave me the good old thumbs up, so that means we're cooking. So here we have a shot of the Bulldog bench. And Bulldog basketball has not been on fire, we could say, the last week.
No.
As the boys, I know, lost their last couple of games. Both games last week, they unfortunately lost in Litchfield by 2.
Ooh.
That was a close game.
Girls have been losing too. But that's because we've been playing ranked teams. They're all ranked.
Hey, you know, you can't say much about the competition. You just got to play a little bit better. Tougher opponent, you got to play tough. I mean, that's... So we have an inbounds play coming up for the Falcons. He gets ball into Degner. Degner chucks up a little baby hook, no good. Rebound, Bruner. Bruner passes up court to Flanders. Flanders to Bruner. Bruner. And they're going to call a block on 53 Degner. And Bruner is going to be sent to the free throw line. Who's tuning in watching?
Lee.
Yep, that makes sense. I kind of forgot. He said he was going to be at home watching. As we appreciate everyone tuning in to watch us tonight, make sure you like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Of course, I'm quoting Lee Schleiper on that one, but he is also quoting the man, the myth, Stu Feiner. As Hemmingson comes up with the steal and on the fast break, and he gets bumped. And that foul is going to be called on, was it 13 or 11?
11.
11, Buer, or
No,
Westman. My bad. Westman with his second already, team's fourth. As Johnson gets it into Flanders. Flanders with a little
Head fake.
layup. And Flanders is already up to 6 tonight for the Bulldogs. Here's Westman driving it up the court. And gets stuck in the corner. Gets out to 13 Buer. Buer, a little jump shot, no good. Rebound Bruner. Bruner up to Flanders. Flanders almost gets it stolen, but it recovers nicely. Bruner to the corner to Johnson. Johnson drives in nicely. Back to Flanders. Woo! Flanders with the layup. That is some great team basketball there, folks. That's fun to watch.
Reed with the steal.
Yeah, Reed Johnson with the steal intercepts the pass, and Flanders gets it. Back to Johnson. Johnson left-hand finger roll, no good. As Flanders and Reed tried to trap Morrison, and Morrison gets it back, and he's going to shoot a wild layup and gets fouled. Let's see what they call it on. Got him on the wrist. They get it on Derek Mergen, his first tonight. Bulldogs team second. So here's Morrison. Morrison's first free throw attempt is no good. And here comes the sophomore, Braden Maher, checking into the game for Matthew Hemmingson, and Esau Nelson back into the game. He's in for Samuel Bruner. Morrison goes 1 for 2 at the line. And here comes Carter Flanders bringing the ball up. Flanders surveying defense. Dribbles right. Passes it to Maher. Maher gets stuck down low a little bit. Passes it to Johnson. Johnson, low layup, unable to fall. So they get the ball to Morrison. Morrison passes it. That is Buer. Buer's three is good. And here's Mergen. Derek Mergen brings the ball up past the timeline. So he fakes the give, then gives it to Maher anyways. As Flanders to Maher. Maher
turnover
to the defense. And here's Morrison. Maher recovers nicely after turning it over to try and cover Morrison. And there's Westman. Westman back to Morrison. Morrison to Buer. Big Buer. Unable to make the layup. And Reed Johnson. Are they going to call that too? Yep. Just barely misses out on an and one layup. So they call this foul on 13, Blake Buer. His first, team fifth, and then Hemmingson with a short break and a check back in for the Bulldogs. Reed Johnson misses the first one. Hemmingson's coming in for Johnson. As 33, Victor Medina, one of the two, comes in for the Falcons. Johnson goes 1 for 2 from the line. as sophomore Hemmingson checks back into the game for the Dogs. As he's up on Blake Buer tightly. Buer loses his dribble a little bit. Jump pass to Morrison. Morrison to Medina. Back in as Mergen playing tough defense on him, and that's a travel. Or a double dribble, that's what they call.
Oh. Coach is not very happy about that.
Yeah, head coach Terry Miller, he's kind of been known in this Central Minnesota Conference to bark at the officials. He's usually got words. He's a very animate head coach. As here we have Maher to Flanders. Flanders pulls up, three-pointer. Oh, in and out. Good open look there from Carter, as I expect to see more of that from him. He's a good shooter. Here comes Morrison. Morrison gets stuck a little bit, gets it to Medina, passes it to a corner. As here's Big Buer down low with the easy bucket. Dayton Buer, number 55, 6'6" senior. Dogs don't really have enough that big a height to try and compete with that. As Braden Maher's first three is no good.
Oh.
And they're going to call displacement foul on Isan Nelson. I believe he pushed somebody from behind. As Rick Hendrickson uses his first time out of the game. As it is a 30-second timeout, and so far in the game, 18-11. From what I see, Bulldogs press seems to be pretty effective. They've been getting the ball, getting some nice looks. Some of them just aren't falling. Sorry, folks, I just had to get a swig of my Powerade. They had me working double tonight. Had to do the player introductions and player announcements for the girls' game before this doubleheader. And now play-by-play for the boys here. So excuse me, my voice sounds a little hoarse. I've been talking a lot today. So here we have Buer passing the ball in for the Falcons, and almost turns it over, but Morrison's able to recover. Some Bergen's on him. Into Degner. Degner out to Morrison. Morrison, three-pointer.
Air ball.
Misses everything. As here we have Hemmingson bringing the ball up. Hemmingson ready with a three early in this one. Carter Flanders leads the team in scoring with 8 unofficially, as always. As Isan Nelson, three-pointer
in and out again.
As Flanders rips the ball out of the Falcon defender's hand and puts it up in for the Dogs. Here's Mergen playing defense on Morrison as Flanders comes in with the steal. Beautiful defense there by the Dogs. Mergen drives in, layup, good. Derek Mergen with his first points of the game.
Oh, knocked out of bounds by Carter.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just broke the pen up here.
It's over here.
Well, you know, I'm not sure if there's fixing this one, Emma.
You can write with just this part.
Well, Chavez came through for his man with a brand new pen. That one's flimsy. I didn't even do anything to make it break all too much. I was just fiddling with it, and it just snapped.
Mergen with the steal.
That's Derek Mergen. Is he going to dunk? Nope.
Oh, missed.
And Hemmingson with the rebound. And
hit the bottom of the rim.
Yeah, hits the very front of the iron, and Sam Bruner misses up there.
I don't know how there's not a foul.
Snatch block there by 41, Rylan Pickle. And, are we calling a technical foul here? Yes, he is. Head official calls a technical foul on the head coach, Terry Miller, already. I didn't hear exactly what he was barking, but
I feel like you foreshadowed that a little.
you know, there's such thing as the announcer's jinx. I don't know if that was a jinx or just a good call. We'll say it's a good call. So here you have Hemmingson shooting all low, and he'll drill the first free throw. That gets him the 4. As now the Dogs will get these 2 free throw attempts. 2 free throw makes from Hemmingson, and now they'll get the ball. And Terry Miller needs to watch it because if he gets another one, he's thrown out of here, which most head coaches know and are very aware about. And here we have Bruner. Gives it out to Maher. Maher looking for someone to get open. Matthew Hemmingson with a good flash cut. Gets it back out up top to Mergen, and Dogs have to get something quick here with 7 seconds left on the clock. Gives it out to Maher, corner three, no, he pumps fakes. Mergen got to come up with something quick here. Gets it off in time. No, he didn't. As Hendy disagrees that he got it off. I mean, it sure looked like he got it off in time, but.
I think so too.
Yeah, Hendy did not agree with that. Also, assistant coach Ben Moser had his hands on his head. As Matthew Hemmingson comes away with the steal, gives it up to the fellow sophomore Maher, and Maher drives through the lane, Euro step and gets fouled. 2 free throws coming up here for number 12, Braden Maher, the 6'1" sophomore. Mr. Maher is. Here comes his first free throw attempt. Front iron. Reed Johnson checking back in for the Bulldogs. He comes in for Derek Mergen. It's 24-11 now for the Dogs. That timeout proven to be a good one by Coach Hendrickson as Maher goes 1 for 2 from the stripe. And Esau Nelson uses his face to get that steal. And here we have Hemmingson. Ooh, good jab step by Hemmingson. Drives through the lane. Gets the tough finish for Hemmingson. He is now up to...
Another steal by Esau Nelson.
Esau Nelson with the steal gets to Hemmingson. Hemmingson back out to Johnson. Johnson pump fakes a 3. Shoots low floater in the lane. In and out again. Reed just unable to get stuff to fall, which is unfortunate because all of his looks have been really good. Here's Buer. Buer passes out and then gets it back in. Buer drives right, gets trapped, and there's going to be a foul called.
I think on Sam? No. Esau.
Yep. Esau Nelson gets called for having 2 hands on his guy for too long at a time. Gets called for the push. Here comes Carter Flanders in for Esau Nelson. Falcons get the ball in time. And as number 15, Jorgensen almost turned it over. Gets it to Morrison. Buer. Buer.
Oh boy.
Long on the layup attempt. And that ball goes out of bounds. Paynesville basketball. As Johnson gets the ball past half court. No pressure from the Falcon defense so far. As Johnson picks up his dribble pretty quick there. And Flanders driving with Buer on him. Whoa. That was an aggressive steal attempt there. Good basketball there. And another good look, unable to fall for Mr. Johnson. And Sam Bruner gets fouled underneath for his putback attempt. And now we have Bruner at the line, shooting 2. Makes the first. So that is his first point of the game for Sam Bruner. I'm trying to remember if I missed one of his earlier free throw attempts, if he made it or not, but I can't remember that far back. That was a long time ago for me. And they're going to call a hold, I believe, on number 10, Reed Johnson.
Yep.
So that's going to be Reed's first of the game. Dogs are up 29-11 here early in the second game of the boys-girls doubleheader as David Jorgensen passes that ball to the baseline out of bounds. Paynesville retains possession. Here we have Bruner passing the ball in for the Dogs, gets it up to Johnson. Johnson gets it to Flanders. Flanders, Hemmingson, deep 3, in and out again. Hits back iron, was a little bit down and falls right out. And Morrison driving on Hemmings. A good screen there by Degner. As here comes Jorgensen. Jorgensen step through layup good. As the Falcons get their first basket in a long time.
Ooh, spin move and
Beautiful spin move by Flanders, and he got bumped a little bit, but no call. As that ball rims in and out once again. Morrison crossover, middle of the lane, layup. Back iron.
oh jeez.
And Flanders gets bumped by his own teammate. Gets it out to Bruner, though. Bruner driving. Gets it to Maher. Maher to Johnson. Johnson lays past to Hemmingson. Hemmingson in the corner, unable to shoot. Johnson gets it, drive middle. There's Maher. Maher to Johnson. Good cut by Hemmingson there. And here comes Flanders. Flanders throws it to Morrison. Morrison bringing the ball up. Gets it to Jorgensen. Jorgensen unaware what to do. Gets it to Degner. Degner to that is Ryland Pickle. Pickle back to Morrison. Morrison. Degner. Degner's layup. No good. Rebound. Bruner. Bruner to Maher. Maher to Matthew Hemmingson. Hemmingson drives. Little layup. Off. As Hemmingson gets called for his second foul of the game after that miss. And Mergen back into the game. And the first look here for the Dogs, August Vanderweist. The senior, Augie, 6'1" forward. First look into the game for him.
Back from injury.
Yeah, I believe he was back last week
Oh.
as Morrison with the layup. I'm pretty sure I tuned in the Litchfield game for a little bit, and I saw that knee brace running around, so.
What ended up being wrong?
He had some partial or.
Partially torn meniscus?
Yeah, I believe that's what it was. Obviously, he's gotten cleared to play, and he's going to give it his all. That's for sure. Yep, there's going to be a double dribble there called on Sam. As Sam Bruner puts the palm of his hand under the basketball and dribbled it down again, calling the carry. As here's Morrison. Morrison gets past the timeline. Good screen there by Pickle. Morrison back out the Pickle. And here is Buer. Buer, Morrison, Morrison, three. It's good. Good looking shot on 23, Micah Morrison, the 6'1" senior. As here's Flanders to Johnson. Johnson to Augie Vanderweist, and Vanderweist gets it to Bruner. Bruner gets the ball tipped out of his hands, and Morrison tried for a quick.
Pass to the bleachers.
Yeah, pass it about 6 rows up into the stands, and Hendy was very unhappy with what he saw on the offensive end there, which I can't really blame him for. As here comes Morrison. Morrison gets back tapped by Reed. Flanders up court to Reed Johnson, a little too far. And here is Weisman, as Paul Evans pronounced over the loudspeakers, so I have to assume it's right. And Weisman passed it out of bounds to his teammate, but he's on the bench. Turnover, Bulldog basketball. And here comes the inbound play for the Dogs. Sam Bruner passing it in. Bruner gets the ball out to Mergen. Mergen surveying, looking for something to do, and he gets pressured heavy by Weisman. Gets it to Vanderweist. Vanderweist out to Johnson. Johnson's three, back iron. Rebound, Vanderweist. Gets it back out to Johnson. Johnson back down to Flanders. Flanders to Johnson. Johnson, Bruner. Bruner thought about shooting, didn't. Gets it to Vanderweist. Vanderweist looking in, unable to get it through.
Good
A beautiful pass there by Augie, and Sam gets fouled, and he will be shooting some more free throws. Sam has 2 points unofficially, both on free throws. And he puts the first one in. And there goes his second, as he goes 2 for 2 times in a row from the charity stripe. As there's Jorgensen. Jorgensen gets at the Pickle. Pickle passes it back out. Oh, turns it over. Steal. Flanders. Flanders to Bruner. Bruner layup. Good. As that is what Hendy wants to see out of his guys. Good defense creating easy offense is the success key to winning games. As that ball gets kicked out of bounds by Reed Johnson. So we have 33-18 with 4:04 left of this first half. And if you weren't tuning in, if you're brand new here, head coach for the Falcons, Terry Miller, got a tech earlier, which resulted in 2 free throws for the Dogs. Hemmingson cashed in on both. So that's why he is sitting down, unable to stand up.
Not really saying much either.
Yeah, as he's going to watch and try not to get his second of the night, resulting in an immediate ejection for head coach Terry Miller of the Falcons. Here's Jorgensen. Jorgensen crossover on Mergen. Push off. Yep. Good call. That's a good call. He used his arm and extended it fully. In high school, they call that. Not so much the NBA, though. So here comes Flanders. Flanders looking for something to do here. Tries to dribble left, and there's going to be a reach on 15. Jorgensen. That's going to be his second foul of the game. And that's going to result in 2 free throws for Carter Flanders. There's
Double bonus already.
They're in.
It's double bonus. I don't know what they're doing, but
I'm not really sure what's happening, as it is a double bonus, as that is the 10th foul committed of this half by the Atwater Cosmos Grove City Falcons.
Did they get an extra free throw for that, or is it just?
I think they're just going to get one.
Yep.
The lady official emphasized that this is the last free throw that he's shooting. He goes 0 for 2. And here comes Brandon Maher back in for the Dogs. He subs in for Augie Vanderweis. Augie, some good quality minutes out there on the defensive end and good passing on the offensive one. Here comes Jorgensen, the 6'1" sophomore, number 15, gets out the Pickle. Pickle to Buer. And there's Pickle,
back.
Step back 3, good. Here comes Mergen. Mergen passes out the Flanders. Flanders drives through the lane.
Good finish.
Flanders, great finisher. Finished through a little bit of contact, but no call. As Flanders unofficially has his 10th point of the game. As here is Buer. Buer to Jorgensen. Jorgensen driving through. Wes Wiesman unable to shoot there, and he shoots a little fadeaway from the block, missed it. They get the offensive rebound, though. Here's Pickle out. Pickle into Degner. Degner step through, layup foul. This foul will be called on 15 or 14. I think 14, Derek Mergen. Yep, his second. Is here of Degner. Shooting 2.
Augie's going to come back in already.
Bang. First one is good from Degner. He comes in for Derek Mergen with 2 fouls. Degner's kind of got the ceiling scraper of the free throw. The high arcing shot, and that one's short. Rebounded by Flanders. Flanders to Vanderweis, and Vanderweis picks up his dribble. He didn't want to bring it up the court that time. Here's Maher. Maher trying to dribble through the defense.
Travel.
And they're going to call the travel there. Yep. So here Buer Reaver bringing the ball up for Falcons. Passes it to Pickle. Pickle passes it back to Jorgensen. And Jorgensen driving middle. Good screen by Degner. Pickle gets it out. That's Weisman. Weisman's three is good. 6-foot senior, number 11, Oliver Weisman. As it is now a 10-point game, 35-25 in favor of the Bulldogs. As Carter Flanders fakes left, goes right, gets it into Bruner. Bruner, oof.
I feel like that should have been a foul.
That might have been a lot of hand, not a lot of ball, but you know.
Oh, but they'll call.
I'll stay quiet.
We'll call that one.
I'll stay quiet. The color commentator will not. That's usually how it goes with me and Lee, too. Don't worry. So they call that one on Reed Johnson, his second. And here comes the first minutes of the game for the junior, number 21, Elias Vig. Vig is a 6'1" forward coming in for Johnson, making sure Johnson doesn't commit his third before the second half starts. His first free throw here from Weisman was good. And the second one is good too. 2 for 2 makes it 27-35. This here's Flanders carling out a play to his offense. Flanders drives it right. Maher backdoor. Gets it back out to Flanders. Vanderweis gets it to Bruner. Bruner inside to Vig. Vig dribbles down, posts up. Gets it to Maher. Maher, three-pointer.
Oh, in and out again.
Back iron, and Maher gets pushed to the ground. No call. Jorgensen launches that one far for Weisman. Weisman recovers it, though. Here's Jorgensen. Tip. Degner. Degner down low. Blocked by Vanderweis. Vanderweis using his long wingspan to be able to block that shot. He knows how to use his height. He's been a good defender his whole life, I feel like, from watching him. As the ball gets passed out, recovered by Jorgensen. Degner, right-handed layup from the left side, good. 29-35, 6-point lead for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs were up by a fair amount already in this half. Good comeback ruined by the Falcons. Bruner gets it to Flanders. Flanders gets it to Maher. Maher
good.
Running layup is good. As the Atwater fans wanted a foul call on Bruner there. Weisman's three off the right side. And rebound was recovered by Vig, and the ball flies out of bounds off of him. And it's recovered, and it's going to be Falcon basketball. Here's Degner. Degner, turnover. Recovered by Vig.
Did not
Vig
want
looking
to
for a
dribble.
ball handler. Gives it to Bruner. Bruner with 12 seconds left of the game. 11, 10, 9. Here he goes. Pressured up by Jorgensen. Drives in. Passes down to Vig. Vig with the layup. Sam Bruner. Beautiful assist there to end the half for the Bulldogs. End of the first half, we have Bulldogs 39. Atwater Cosmos Grove City Falcons 29. There will be a 10-minute halftime break here, and we will see you at the other half of it.
you interested in video production and would like to get paid to attend Bulldogs sporting events? The Bulldogs student livestream team is looking for students to join our team. We have plenty of positions available, from play-by-play announcing, camera operator, broadcast producer, sponsorship sales, and more. This would be a great addition to your resume, and you would have the opportunity to run a professional broadcast while getting paid. Contact Paynesville Community Ed to apply today to be part of this fun opportunity.
At Yarmouth Ford, we've been helping drivers find the perfect ride and peace of mind. That's why every new and used vehicle that's 8 years and newer with under 90,000 miles comes with our lifetime limited powertrain warranty. From tough F-150s to family-friendly Explorers, sporty Broncos, and everything in between, we've got the selection you want. And if the unexpected happens, we've got you covered with 24/7 emergency towing services. Yarmouth Ford. Trusted, local, here for you since 1988.
Looking for a dream home at a dream price?
Visit Factory Home Center today. Your future starts here.
Factory Home Center offers factory stick-built modular and manufactured homes with remarkable service. With over 50 years of experience and over 40 homes on display between all of our locations in Princeton, Redwood Falls, and Paynesville, Factory Home Center is your hometown retailer. We have plenty of home floor plan options and color choices to help you find the home you're looking for. Give us a call or stop by today to view your dream home.
Welcome back for the second half of the boys basketball game tonight between the Paynesville Bulldogs and the ACGC Falcons. We are live from the Crow's Nest, as I'm the big fundamental, Charlie Stang, doing the play-by-play tonight, and the color commentator is what I assume to be Jeremy Ryder's favorite child, Emma Ryder. As here's Esau Nelson with the first points of the second half, easy little layup. As we have our cameraman, Honest Abe, Lee's personal pilot, Colin Flyshacker. We are being, we are being produced by Jordan Chavez, and supervised by Cubby Caleb Freeler. As the beginning of the first half has started off really good here for the Bulldogs. 4 quick, easy points, as Nelson went for 2. And so did Carter Flanders. As here goes Flanders driving in the middle, passes out to the corner. Corner 3, Reed Johnson is off back iron. Rebounded by the Falcons. Here is Blake Buer bringing the ball up. Corner 3, sidestep. No good. Flanders, fast break opportunity here. Passes it down nicely to Nelson. Nelson 4 points already the second half, gives him 7 total on the night. As Flanders looked for a back tap there, or Bruner, my fault, looked for a back tap there. So here's Weisman out top, drive center, no shot, push, foul on the ground. As this foul is going to be on 15, Sam Bruner, his first of the game, team's first of the half. So it is now 45-29 favor of the Dogs, as the halftime score was 29-39. Bulldogs off a 6-0 run to start the game, and that could be ended here, and it is. It's 13, Blake Buer cans his first points of the second half. Team's first points of the second half as well. So that's Johnson out, gives it to Flanders. Flanders cuts to the free throw line. Johnson thought about the deep three. Pass back to Flanders. Flanders drives, gets the ball, almost ripped away from him, gets it out though. That was Sam Bruner in the corner, missing the three. So here comes Weisman. Weisman showing off his dribble moves up top. unable to go anywhere with him though as he picks up the ball, and Reed Johnson's right there to defend and throws the ball out of bounds. Bulldogs ball. As Bruner's going to get the ball in to Hemmingson. Hemmingson quickly up court to Flanders. Flanders, Johnson. Johnson, corner three. No good. Here comes Blake Buer. Only 3 points of the half for the Falcons so far. And here's Weisman. Weisman drives around Hemmingson. Hemmingson had to fight through a screen. And Weisman's mid-range, no good. Johnson. Johnson up to Flanders. Flanders led as that pass from Johnson was just a little too far for Reed Johnson to corral. Get the ball in to Buer. Buer got it to Degner. Degner gets it to Weisman. Weisman guarded tightly by Sam Bruner right now. Bruner could have got called for a reach there, but nothing. As the ball gets tipped out of bounds by someone in green, and it retains Falcon ball. Weisman into Degner. Degner gets fouled.
Hendy's not very happy about that one.
No, as that might have been a pretty bad
Call.
defensive play, I think it was. He wasn't really yelling at the ref. So that foul is going to be on Flanders, his first of the game, as Degner goes 0 for 1 so far at the stripe. Here comes his second attempt, and that one is good. 3 for 4 tonight so far for Degner, I believe. No, it's 2 for 4, my bad. As Flanders gets stuck up top, has to give it out to Johnson deeper. As Flanders to the corner, Hemmingson. Hemmingson, 3, no good. Rebound, Nelson. Nelson fighting, gets it out to Johnson. Johnson inside Flanders, back out to Johnson. Johnson, 3, no good.
Oh.
As that ball gets ripped away. Rebound or steal. Flanders put back. Flanders 2 points. As I'm almost running out of 2-point baskets here for Flanders tonight. Morrison, 3, cash. Behind the back from Hemmingson and he gets Weisman to reach in on him. And Weisman is not happy with that. Hendy just said something to the officials. I didn't hear the entire...
Something about call it next time. We don't want our players getting hurt or something.
I got the getting hurt part, so that's kind of what I figured he was talking about. As that's going to be the third on Weisman. And Flanders dribbles through the lane, gets stuffed by the 6'6" big Buer down low. And here's Morrison driving with the shoulder down, and Buer puts up the layup. Good. As in now 47-38, and this has potential to be a really good basketball game here, folks. Hemmingson, corner 3, no good. Rebound, Bruner, put back, good. Sam Bruner with his second field goal of the night gets him up to 8 unofficially. Someone missed out on either 2. We had one person miss out on 2 points, or 2 people miss out on 1, as I counted up 37 of the 39 first half points for the Dogs. My bad. You can ask Todd Spanier. I was never good at math. Oh, that looked rough. As Dayton Buer goes head first right into the pads. He shook his head though and shook it off, it looked like. Hopefully he's okay. That looked rough. As Ryland Pickle, a 6'3" sophomore, is into the game for the Falcons. That's number 41. So here's Johnson. Johnson out to Hemmingson. Hemmingson backing up. Crossover between the legs. Gets to the middle of the lane. Floater. Johnson. Good. Johnson's second field goal of the night as well, as he has 5 now. Here comes Morrison. Morrison gets it into Degner. Degner. Good dribble moves to get the open layup. As Gage Degner's a good-looking basketball player down low for the Falcons. And Bruner drives in, gets blocked. Ryland Pickle.
Oh. ACGC fans are not happy about that.
Yeah, they think it should be their ball, but it's either a block, an our ball, or Paynesville ball, or it's a foul, and then we shoot free throws. So it's typically how it works.
Matthew will be going to the line now.
As Hemmingson got open on the designed play from the out of bounds, but he gets fouled. 2 free throws coming up for him as that foul is on 53 Degner. That is his 3rd of the night. It's going to be interesting to see how they play him for the rest of the time, as Hemmingson makes his 1st. Hemmingson is at 8 points as well here tonight for the Bulldogs, and that's all he'll be at until he makes another one. So he goes 1 for 2 there, 3 for 4 on the night total. Here's Weisman. Weisman, sidestep 3, good. I would like to think on the scouting report, number 11, Oliver Weisman, had the label shooter on his name. As there's Maher. Maher, oh, Flanders, oh, yep. As here comes Jorgensen in for Weisman. I'd have to assume Weisman's sitting due to foul trouble because I don't know why you take him out. He's kind of been one of the better shooters tonight for them. Here's Jorgensen. Jorgensen gets it to Buer. Buer gets it to Jorgensen. Jorgensen driving left for a little bit. Gets it out to Morrison. Morrison, 3-pointer, no good. As he gets his own rebound. And here's Pickle. Pickle posting up Flanders. Pickle. Wild shot is good. Here's Mergen. Mergen gets across the timeline, gets it to Johnson. Johnson surveying the defense, looking for something. So he gets it to Mergen. Flanders is trying to break through, standing in the middle there. Now Maher's middle. And here comes Johnson, flashes up middle. As he gets it, Mergen gets it to Maher. Back to Mergen. As Dogs now have 10 seconds on the shot clock here, and they get the Hemmingson. Hemmingson, 3-pointer, corner, boom! Matthew Hemmingson's 2nd 3-pointer of the night. As Dogs now lead 55-45. As that was Buer, got it to Jorgensen. Jorgensen driving right, looking for something, gets it to Morrison. Morrison back up to Buer. Buer, Degner. Degner fighting for an open look, unable to get it. Here's Jorgensen, 3-pointer, front iron. As Johnson got his arm, had his arm hooked under Degner, and they didn't call it. As ACGC goes 0 for 2 for 3s then that possession. As Hemmingson gets it to Mergen, and Jorgensen, good hustle trying to get that ball. Flanders, 3-pointer, good! That's Flanders' first 3 of the night, alongside with a pile of 2-pointers. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have to come up with our Chamber of Commerce player of the game after this one here in Paynesville. As Morrison with a beautiful reverse layup. Timeout, Terry Miller and the Falcons. So now it's time to do my second job of the night and find a decent song to play. As the Dogs now lead 58-47 over the ACGC Falcons with 9 minutes and 54 seconds to go of this one. As now, let's see if I can do my quick math here. As Flanders has 19 on the night. Oh, about 8 twos and 1 3. That gets him about 19. Hasn't made a free throw yet tonight. As then I believe the next highest scorer would be Hemmingson with 11. Reed Johnson has 5. Braden Maher has 3. Mergen with 2. Sam Bruner 8. Elias Vig with 2, and Isa Nelson has 7. Those are unofficial stats on the night. If you want the official stats, I believe they will be in the Paynesville Press. As Flanders pass the ball into Johnson, Johnson will bring it up. as Dogs call a design play here. And Reed Johnson wasn't looking for the ball, and he got past it. Here's Mergen. Mergen gets it to Bruner. Bruner standing in the middle. Gets it down. Flanders. Another layup for Mr. Carter Flanders.
Going to have to add some twos to your paper.
I might have to just use yours. As Hendy spots something on the court as they're trying to fix it. Is that one of them little volleyball net things? I don't know what the official word is for them. But Hendy's out there trying to fix it.
Did it pop up?
I think so. As they're trying to fix what's happening, and this is kind of just a free timeout for ACGC if they want to use it as that, as they will, as the majority of the players are standing by head coach and the assistant coaches over there. Now, this is time to talk about what games you have for the rest of the week for the Lady Basketball Bulldogs.
Another doubleheader on Thursday, early game 5:30 against Maple Lake. And then Friday, doubleheader away with the boys versus CMC.
I don't think I'm going to make that one Friday. That's a far drive. As now we have the math teacher, Todd Spanier, out trying to figure out what's wrong.
A screw's loose, I think. They're trying to tighten it with his keys.
As Hendy yelled something to Ron Fuchs to get, and Fuchsy is on his way. Oh, and here comes the female ref with the necessary tool.
Screwdriver.
The screwdriver. I don't know if it's a Phillips or a flathead. I don't have that kind of vision. But whatever it is, it seems to be working, I would assume. As Handyman Hendy is on the case. And this is just one of the oddball scenarios that you have happen during these games. As they seem to have it fixed now. As Flinders made the layup, so it is now Falcon basketball. As Morrison gets it to Jorgensen. Jorgensen dribbling it up. Gets it to 23. That is Morrison. Morrison to Jorgensen. Jorgensen driving middle. Push it off Mergen a little bit, and pass goes through the hands of Degner, and it is Bulldog basketball. Here comes number 10, Reed Johnson, crosses the timeline. Johnson looking, gives it to Bruner. So Bruner passed out to the corner to Mergen. Mergen back to Bruner. Bruner gets that ball poked free. This will not be an over and back. And that's going to be a reach on Jorgensen. And if I'm not mistaken, that might be his fourth. Nope, it's his third. Gosh, dang it. So here's Flanders. Flanders gets it across. Gets it to Johnson. To Mergen. Mergen back to the basket. Pulls up. Gets it to Maher. Maher to the corner. Johnson's three is no good. And Mergen. Right place, right time. Fertile, Dirty Mergie. And that is a 2 points. 4 on the night for Derek. As jump pass gets it to Morrison. Morrison to Jorgensen. Jorgensen to Pickle. Pickle. Wow. And one as he drove his shoulder into Johnson twice there. So that's going to be a foul on Reed Johnson. Rylan Pickle. He's a big kid for a sophomore. 6'3". Looks like he has decent amount of muscle on him too. He seems like a pretty big kid. He'll be shooting free throw here. As Hendy is saying something to Miss Official down there. And that's Reed's third foul. And rebound Maher. Maher's dribbling it up the court. Gets it to Bruner. Bruner pump fakes. Drives right. Dishes it off. Maher, three-pointer. No good. Rebound, Big Beer. gets the ball to Morrison. Morrison passes Jorgensen. And, wow, there could have been called something there, but it's going to stay Falcon basketball. That was one of them scenarios where it was either a foul or just tipped out of bounds on Paynesville. We'll take the tip out of bounds. So here's Morrison trying to pass the ball and gets it to Buer. Buer gets lost down there a little bit. Morrison, quick trigger three is good. This is now a 52-62 ball game in favor of the Dogs. And Johnson gets it to Bruner. Bruner looking for something. Gets it to Johnson. Matthew Hemmingson in the middle. Gets the ball. Unable to do anything with it, really.
Oh,
and bad pass there by Hemmingson. Passes it straight to Blake Buer as Flanders tried for a back tap there. Buer just hits a midi. And Hendy has seen enough, resulting in a timeout for the Dogs. And I just received a couple of texts and Snapchats for people watching. I'd like to thank Lucas Thompson for watching, wherever you may be tonight. Mr. Lucas, you're kind of a wandering cat from what I know. And, well, my mother left the game early to watch me from the couch, so thank you, Pegasus. Appreciate it heavy. As Bulldogs called timeout here. Hendy has something written on his clipboard. Dogs have used 9 men in their rotation so far tonight. Only people on the bench with their warm-up still on: Hunter Searson, Jalen Harrell.
The music is still going.
The music might have been still playing. That was also my second job tonight. You know, sometimes people just can't multitask, and I might be one of the people, especially when I got to talk. You know, I got to lock in on my talking. As Flanders, layup, no good. Rebound, Pickle. Pickle got it to Mr. Buer. Buer dribbles it off the back of his foot, gets it to Jorgensen. Jorgensen back into Buer as, kind of a ticky-tack foul there. That's going to be a foul nonetheless on number 2, Carter Flanders. And that results in Carter's second of the night, 4th of the half for the team. As here's Hemmingson, passes it out to Johnson. Johnson thought about shooting, didn't. Carter Flanders pump fakes as well. As Johnson, step up, 3, no good. As Reed just trying to get his 3 to fall, but is unable to currently. All good shots so far from Johnson, hasn't forced anything. He's just been a little bit off on everyone. As here's Big Buer with the low fade away from the block, no good. As here's Johnson, gets it up, passes it to Flanders. Flanders gets it to Bruner in the corner. Sam Bruner, pump fake, drive, middle, up, no good. As the ball gets tipped out to Hemmingson. Hemmingson off with the 3. Dogs unable to get something to fall here for the last little bit. As steal, Bulldogs, Sam Johnson, block.
What?
They're going to call a block on the ground on number 15, Jorgensen. Now that for sure is his 4th.
Yes.
I got it right the second time. There's Bruner passing it in, gets it up to Johnson. Johnson thought about the 3, didn't shoot. Nelson, the Flanders. Flanders drives middle. Johnson pump fakes the 3 again. Passes it out. That's Flanders. Flanders 3, no good. Rebound, Hemmingson. Hemmingson floater, good. You know, you don't expect the guy who's listed as 5'10" in the scorebook to get many putbacks. But that happened as tip pass falls into Hemmingson's hands. As here's Johnson's scoop layup is good. Johnson, that is his 7th of the night. 7th point, that is. As timeout, Coach Terry Miller calls a timeout as the Dogs jump up to a 66-54 lead. As I got official word from Mr. Lucas Thompson, he's calling from college in Wadena. No, college was something I wasn't smart enough to do, I think. That's why they trust me with the talking. It's always a better talker than a test taker, that's for sure. Can ask all my teachers. As points on the night, we have Hemmingson with 13, Flanders with, I believe, 21 on the night, and Bruner has 8, Mergen with 4, Brain Maher with 3, and we got Esau Nelson with 8, or my bad, with 7. Sam Bruner is going to get called for that every time, as he swatted down and missed the ball completely. As here we have Dayton Buer shooting free throws, as that's Bruner's 2nd. Buer's first attempt is off. As Buer goes 0 for 2 at the line, rebounded by Bruner. Bruner up to Hemmingson. Hemmingson, gets pushed. Not sure who's this going to be on. They call it 23. Is that Morrison? Yep, Morrison's 2nd on the night. 5th of the half for the Falcons. Paynesville's also at 5 total. As here now we have Bruner giving it to Hemmingson. Hemmingson mosses Wet Weisman for the ball. So here's Johnson up top. Johnson looking for someone to get open, and no one's able to. Johnson gets the ball to Hemmingson. Hemmingson pass fakes, gets it to Bruner. Bruner corner edge Johnson. Johnson, as that is Carter Flanders. And I am officially out of 2-pointers for him.
Here's my ripper.
Perfect.
Foul on Esau?
Yeah, that's what they're calling. Esau, number 22, Esau Nelson, his 3rd, team 6th. So next foul on the Bulldogs is going to result in a 1-and-1. So Morrison misses his first shot. See if he can capitalize on the second. And he does. It is now 55-68 in favor of the Bulldogs with 4 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock. This game is still not close from over as the Falcons are able to make shots pretty quick, and their defense has prevailed in multiple times, like you see there, forcing a turnover. And here's Weisman for 3, no good. As Nelson almost got the rebound, got tipped away by Buer, and he's going to push him.
Foul.
And that's
his 4th.
Yep, that's going to be his 4th. That is going to be the 4th on our big guy, Esau Nelson. Because it's going to be 1-and-1 now. Buer at the line. As now I would have to assume Mergen's in for Nelson. And as Hendy calls out, Carter goes on the bottom of the block for Derek Mergen. Carter, taller, better rebounder, I'd presume. As Buer's first free throw is good. Buer's second free throw is no good. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson bringing the ball up. Gives it to Flanders. Flanders driving middle, and that's going to be a block, I'd have to assume. Going to be blocked on number 23, Morrison. That is his third. And they're now at 6. One more foul results in a 1-and-1 for the Falcons. Passes up to Hemmingson. Hemmingson passes to Flanders. Flanders, Johnson. Johnson back to Flanders. Flanders driving left. Bounce pass to Johnson. Johnson, Mergen. Mergen, three-pointer. No good. As that ball is rebounded by Bruner, and Bruner
stolen.
passes it to Wiesman on the other team. And there's a little push off on Mergen by Morrison.
ACGC coach is yelling again.
As head coach Terry Miller will be yelling from his spot on the bench. As now there's a push foul on 15, Sam Bruner. That is his third. 1-and-1, Wiesman at the line. 68-56 ball game, 3:25 left. First free throw is good. Now, if we keep fouling them, they're going to easily be able to come back.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know, Hendy might have to call a timeout, tell them to play straight up defense, not. As Wiesman misses his second. Rebounded by Bruner. Bruner up to Hemmingson. Hemmingson gets around, gets it to Flanders. Flanders, Mergen. Mergen, Hemmingson. Hemmingson, extra pass. Bruner, three. Bang! Samuel Bruner with his first three-pointer of the night. As here's Wiesman. Good contest there by Mergen. Good rebound by Bruner. Bruner to Mergen. Oh, yep, travel. As it's now 71-57 in favor of the men in green. As sideline. As Morrison passes it in to Wiesman. Wiesman, dribble drive, left side. Gets it to Morrison. Morrison, quick three, chucked up, bang. He's got to have at least 4 or 5 of them tonight, as he's been a good shooter for them. And Hemmingson gets out of the trap pretty easily. So here's Flanders, Bruner, three, no good. Rebound, Buer throws his elbows, not letting Mergen touch that ball. Here's Morrison to Pickle. Pickle posting up, good dribble move. Unable to get that shot to fall, as good-looking sophomore basketball player Rylan Pickles at the line shooting two for the Falcons. And we have a 30-second timeout called here. Oh, nope, I lied. It is a full. What? Oh, I lied again. It is, in fact, a short one. I misinterpreted Mr. Official.
Well, he signaled a full.
No, he signaled short. I thought I saw his arms go straight out, but they in fact didn't. That is on me. As it's 2:31 left of the game, 71-60. As I see Miss Dawn Knoll signal from her spot, both teams have 2 timeouts left of the game. Timeouts could be proven handy for both Bulldogs and Falcons down the stretch here with 2:30 left of the game. Never know how this one could play out. Pickles' first free throw attempt is no good. Wonder if Hendy kind of strategically called that one to ice the shooter. Maybe. As his second free throw is no good, he goes 0 for 2 at the line.
Might need to start using some of the shot clock up.
Yep, I think that's what they're going to try and do here. Might have been another emphasis of the timeout. Waste the clock until about 15 seconds and then try to look for an open shot. Because that's what it looks like they are doing right here. As they get called, Falcons get called for a foul, and here
Carter
comes
will shoot.
the Landers free throws. That is on number 13, Buer. his third. And Jorgensen comes in for Pickle. And Jorgensen has to watch out with his 4 fouls. Flanders shooting 1-1. His first shot, no good. Rebound,
Sam with the
Bruner.
rebound.
Bruner gets it out. Johnson. Johnson getting pressured heavy, gets it to Hemmingson. Hemmingson, that could
might have been
yeah,
a travel.
that is a travel.
Ben is not very happy.
Yeah, Ben is face palming right now, which is going to be pretty funny to look at in film for some of the other teammates. As Hemmingson guarding Morrison now. Morrison shouldered down on the drive, but he passes out anyways. As they get it out to Morrison already. And Jorgensen, 3, no good. Jorgensen falls down. Flanders didn't give him much space to shoot. As they break the press with passes.
Oh, don't
and
pass
gets it to Mergen. Mergen back to Johnson. Now Paynesville's going to waste as much clock as possible. As here comes Johnson. Johnson, Flanders. Flanders
Free throw
gets
line.
fouled. As coming up at the end of the game here, we'll have our Chamber of Commerce player of the game. As Flanders' first free throw hits back iron. So he's shooting 2 here.
Made the second one.
As Flanders goes 1 for 2 at the line tonight. As Flanders has 24 points on the night for the Bulldogs. And here comes Morrison. Morrison, beautiful right to left crossover, and he's unable to finish the
Good
layup.
rebound by Sam.
Rebound goes to Bruner. 1 minute left of the game, and ACGC, if they're not fouling, they might just... Yep, way to break the press there by Johnson. Now they're just going to waste the time. As Hemmingson probably wanted to shoot that, knowing him. Gets it to Johnson. Johnson breaks through everybody. Gets it to Mergen. Mergen with the bucket. Mergen, 6 tonight from old Dirty Mergie. As that shot is off by Morrison. And there is probably a 0.8 second differential of shot and game clock, so they'll hold it. So they're going to hold the ball.
Oh,
and
turn it over.
Yeah, 21 seconds left and shot clock is off. They're going to try and get a cheap basket here, I would assume.
Oh.
And that three-pointer by Jorgensen's off. And Flanders will dribble the ball up court. And the Bulldogs are going to win this game 74-60. Our Chamber of Commerce player of the game with some great defense, beautiful passes, great game all around was Carter Flanders. With all that at 24 points. Dogs win 74-60. I am the big fundamental, Charlie Stang. My color commentator tonight was Mr. Ryder's favorite child. Our cameramen tonight were Honest Abe and Lee's personal pilot, Colin Fleischacker. We were produced tonight by Jordan Chavez. And our supervisor was Cubby, Caleb Freeler. Roll the boat, Skyama, go Gophers. More importantly, go Bulldogs.
Sorry, I was not paying attention.